It is time for Week 7 of the 2023 Madden NFL season. By the way, NFL, you need to slow down. I mean, I'm being serious. There is no way we're on Week 7 already. That's just crazy. There's a look at the division standings after Week 6. There are still 2 undefeated teams left. And the Tampa Bay Bucks are the only team that's looking for their first win this season. So with that being said, let's get Week 7 started. Kicking off Week 7, a Thursday night matchup, we'll see a couple first place teams going at it, as you'll see the 4-2 Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the 3-3 New Orleans Saints. Saints will pick up the win. They win 27-19, so the Saints are going to improve to 4-3, and the Jags, they're going to fall to 4-3, and a 4-game win streak comes to an end. I am not sure what the Jags were thinking. Fourth down, you're down by 8 with about 2.5 minutes left, and the Jags decide to punt. I don't know why they would do that, because now after that, they could not get a stop, and that's what led the Saints to a win. So Jags, bozo move. Bozo move. No international games this week, so we're going straight to our 1 o'clock window, as we'll see an NFC South battle, as we'll see the 3-3 Falcons take on the Tampa Bay Bucks, and like I mentioned just a few minutes ago, they're still looking for their first win of the season. Can they do it today? Nope, it's not going to be today, as the Falcons get a dominating 31-9 win. So the Falcons, they're going to improve to 4-3. The Bucks are going to be 0-6. And because now the Falcons have a division win and the Falcons have more conference wins than the Saints, the Falcons will now be first in the NFC South. So congrats to the Falcons. They'll move to first place. As for the Saints, you're still tied with first, but you still got a long way. It's only Week 7. Next up, we'll see the battle of 2 backup quarterbacks, because both teams' starting quarterbacks suffered injuries last week. So we'll see the Raiders, led by Aiden O'Connell, take on the Bears, led by Tyson Bagent. And it'll be Tyson Bagent that will win the battle of the backup quarterbacks, as the Bears win 24-17. Tell you what, even though we had 2 backup quarterbacks playing, this was still an entertaining game. So the Bears, they're going to improve to 3-4. And the Raiders, unfortunately for them, their 3-game losing streak comes to an end, as now they drop back below 500, as they drop to 3-4. Up next, we'll see the Indianapolis Colts, who has a shot to get first place back in the AFC South after the Jaguars lost their game. But in order to do that, they got to get to the Browns, who will have Deshaun Watson back. Browns take down the Colts as they win 28-14, So the Browns are going to improve to 2-4 the season, and the Colts are going to drop to 3-4. And for the Jaguars, fortunately for them, because the Colts lost today, the Jags still remain first in the AFC South. Up next, we'll see NFC East battles. We'll see the 4-2 Commanders take on the 2-4 Giants, led by Tyrod Taylor, since it looks like Danny Dimes will be out this week. Giants are going to get the upset win, as they win big. They won 34-13. So the Giants, without Daniel Jones, they took care of business, no problem. They're going to improve to now 3-4, And the Commanders, they're going to drop to 4-3, which this could be a major factor in the NFC East if the Eagles win tonight. Up next, we'll see the 3-3 Lions take on one of the last 2 undefeated teams in this series, the 6-0 Baltimore Ravens. Can the Ravens remain undefeated, or will the Lions give them their first loss of the season? Yes, they can. The Lions do the impossible, and that's going to M&T big and take down the undefeated Baltimore Ravens in a thriller. Lions win 27-21. Lions are going to improve to 4-3, and the Ravens, unfortunately for them, their undefeated season comes to an end as they get their first loss of the season. Ravens drop to 6-1. And in our final game in the 1 o'clock window, we'll see an interesting AFC East battles. We'll see the 3-3 Bills take on the 3-3 Patriots. The Jets are also 3-3, but they have a bye this week, so winner of this game will take second place in the AFC East. The Bills get the job done as they win 28-18, so the Bills, they're going to get the second place spot, as they're going to improve to 4-3, and the Patriots are going to drop to last, as they're going to drop to 3-4. On to the 4 o'clock window now, as we'll see the 3-3 Cardinals take on the 3-2 Seahawks, who will not have DK Metcalf today. And the Cardinals continue to impress as they win 34-24. So the Cardinals, they won 2 in a row now as they'll improve to 4-3. And the Seahawks, unfortunately for them, their 3-game win streak comes to an end as now they drop to 3-3. Next up, we'll see the battle of two great head coaches as we'll see the 3-2 Pittsburgh Steelers led by Mike Tomlin taking on the 3-3 Los Angeles Rams led by Sean McVay. And Mike Tomlin's guys was just too much for Sean McVay's team today as the Steelers win 35-21. So the Steelers are going to improve now to 4-2, and the Rams are going to drop to 3-4. Up next, we'll see the 4-1 Packers take on the 2-4 Broncos. Game this was. The Broncos needed a field goal to tie the game up, but they couldn't get into field goal range on time. So the Packers survived. They win 30-27. So the Broncos are going to drop to 2-5, and the Packers are going to bounce back after a horrible loss in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago, as the Packers are going to improve to 5-1 now. And our final game in the 4 o'clock window, we'll see an AFC West battle, as we'll see Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers take on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Chargers gave it everything they got, but the Chiefs were able to hang on. They went 31-17, just like in real life. I'm basically filming this the day after week number 7. So yeah, that's kind of strange that this score is just like in real life football. But anyways, the Chiefs, they remain perfect. They're now the only team undefeated going into week 7 or week 8 after the Ravens lost their game. So Chiefs are going to be 7-0, and the Chargers are going to drop to 2-4. On to our Sunday night matchup, as we'll see two former Alabama quarterbacks going head-to-head with each other, as we'll see Tua and the Dolphins take on Hurts and the Eagles. Wow, what a game this was, but the Eagles win 37-34 in overtime. So the Eagles, they end a 2-game losing streak, and they're going to improve to 5-2. And the Dolphins, unfortunately for them, they're going to end a 4-game losing streak, as now the Dolphins are going to drop to 5-2. And our final game of week number 7, our Monday night matchup, as we'll see the Vikings, who will be without Justin Jefferson once again, take on the 49ers, who will be without Deebo Samuel for the next couple weeks. 49ers get a dominating win over the Vikings. They win 27-10. So for the Vikings, it looks like the primetime curse is real on Madden, as the Vikings are going to drop to 3-4. And the 49ers, they look like they're getting back on track, as now they won 2 straight, and they're going to improve to 3-4. And there you have it. Week 7 is officially in the books. Congratulations to every team that won their game today. And to the 6 teams that had their bye weeks, I hope you guys enjoyed your vacation, because now, next week, you're back in action. As a matter of fact, there are no bye weeks next week, so you're going to see all 32 teams in action. There's a look at the official standings after week 7. With the Ravens losing to the Lions in this video, that means the Kansas City Chiefs are the only team left that has not lost a game yet this season. And the Tampa Bay Bucks are still seeking their first win of the season, so we'll see if they can do it next week when they play the Buffalo Bills. And there's a look at next week's schedule. No international games next week, and like I mentioned, there are no bye weeks, so you're going to see all 32 teams in action in the next episode. And that's going to do it for me today. I'm Robert Magic, and I'll see you next week for week number 8. Have a great rest of your night, everyone.